Hi and welcome to our channel. Today we are going to talk about the advantages of starting your permanent residence process at the same time you start planning your studies in Canada. My name is Marilyn Quintana. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and director of operations at EV's Immigration. Our mission is to provide valuable tips and updates regarding Canadian immigration and assist you to become a successful immigrant in Canada. Before we begin, please subscribe to our channel, follow us on our social media, and please click on the little bell right below so you can receive notifications of our new weekly videos. And if you are listening to this content in our podcast, subscribe to receive new episodes and share with your friends. A lot of people decide to study in Canada having in mind their intention to immigrate to Canada at the completion of their studies. And most frequently, the plan is to study in Canada, receive a post-graduation work permit, work for 1 year, and then qualify for the Express Entry Canadian Experience class. It is my professional opinion that it is a huge mistake to only look into your immigration eligibility and opportunities at the time you completed 1 year of work in Canada. Because until there, you already missed so many opportunities. And the sooner you immigrate to Canada, the better it is for you and for your family. Also, there are a lot of things that you can do before arriving in Canada that will serve and make it easier for you to apply for immigration later. So it is important to know what are your options and be prepared so you can take advantage when opportunity comes. As an example, a lot of people missed the opportunity to apply to the TR to PR pathway when it opened in 2021 because the program was announced on April 14, 2021 and would open for application on May 6, 2021, meaning pretty much 20 days in between. And for this application, you were expected to have English, to have your education credential assessment, and to have a lot of documents ready, including translations, to apply. At the time, a lot of people tried to schedule their tests and even complete the education credential assessment in time for the application submission. But a lot of them ended up losing this opportunity because they were not ready and didn't have enough time to organize their documents. If your decision is to pursue an immigration through the economic class, it is paramount that you have your English test and your education credential assessment ready. In general, as an advice, you always have to focus on your end goal and do everything you need from the beginning, having your goal in mind. If you're coming to study having immigration as your end goal in mind, you have to consider what province am I going to choose? What are the cost of living? What are the immigration options available? What are the careers and the job market for the career that I work? What are the programs available at that province? And having all this information will help you to increase your chances of success. And being ready allows you to explore any possibility that opens to you at the minute you arrive in Canada, and sometimes even before you arrive in Canada. Now, I'm going to provide you with some examples of options and opportunities that a couple coming to study in Canada could explore as their immigration pathway. So first, if you're coming with your spouse to Canada, it is a big decision to make who is coming to study and who is coming to work. Even before applying for the study and work visa, the one assigned to be the worker can start exploring the options on how to enter the Canadian labor market, which means having a perfect resume, knowing how the interactions in Canada work, starting, networking, and much more. The person assigned as a worker, the minute that they land a job in Canada, can start exploring options to apply. In most provinces, when a person gets the job and that job is considered a skilled worker position and it is related to their previous work experience, they can apply immediately through their provincial nominee program, foreign worker or skilled worker category. And this should be the plan A. If for any reason the worker cannot qualify for the provincial nominee program, immediately after getting that job, they can also consider qualifying for the Express Entry Canadian Experience class once he completes 1 year of Canadian work experience. Different from the PNP options, to qualify for the Express Entry Canadian Experience class, you must work in Canada on a skilled work occupation, but does not need to be related with your previous background and experience. So having your spouse that was assigned to be the worker focus on qualifying for the Express Entry Canadian Experience class must be Plan B. And this means that even before you finish your program of studies, you have a chance of obtaining permanent residency. What if the worker does qualify for the Express Entry Canadian Experience class, but still short in points? Once a person is already working in Canada and has proven their value to the Canadian employer, it is always possible to talk to the employer and apply for an LMIA based on the PR application. This type of application does not have an application fee, meaning the employer does not require to pay anything, and can assist you to get 50 or 200 points for your Express Entry qualification. And remember, if you apply for permanent residency before completing your program of studies, there is a chance that you get the permanent residency application approved, and then you can finish your program of studies paying domestic fees, which means paying 3 to 5 times less than international student pays. By investing your immigration application before or at the same time you come to Canada to study, you can actually recover all the amount invested for a permanent resident application by not paying the full amount for your tuition as international students. This per se allows you to recover your early investment in your permanent resident process. If it is important to highlight that if your spouse qualifies for immigration, you will be included in the application, and you both, including all dependent children, will immigrate as a family. If the couple could not apply for permanent residency before the student completed their program of studies, the student will likely receive additional points for their education credentials. And this also means that we can explore a new possibility to apply through the Express Entry Federal Skilled Worker Program, which will include the additional points for education acquired by the student and the Canadian work experience acquired by the spouse. This should be the Plan C. Also, as soon as the student graduates, they will be able to apply and obtain a post-graduation work permit, and most likely enter the Canadian job market right away. In most provinces, a person that graduated in that province and has a job offer in a skilled worker position with no experience required can apply for many of the options available through the provincial nominee programs. And this should be the Plan D. And finally, if the student was not able to qualify for the provincial nominee program as an international graduate with a job offer, they will also continue working in Canada with the valid post-graduation work permit, and after accumulating 1 year of Canadian work experience, they will also be eligible to apply through the Express Entry Canadian Experience class. And this is finally the Plan E. As you can see, there were 4 or 5 options to apply for permanent residency even before the student were able to qualify for the Canadian Experience class. And if you're coming to study in Canada with immigration as your end goal, you have to consider all these options and start your immigration at the same time you start your study planning. And all the possibilities that I described in this video did not take into consideration all the possible pilot programs that come and go throughout the time, as we had most recently the PR to PR pathway. These pilot programs may open and close in a very short window, and if you're not ready, you may miss the opportunity to apply. Evis Immigration has all the services that you need to make Canada your home. We can assist you with your education planning aligned with your immigration strategy, visa application, career consulting, and much more. Our consultants can enable you to take advantage of all these possibilities and hold your hand throughout the process. Contact us today and book a consultation combo. We also have a combo service that includes everything you need, and with the combo service, you can have a special discount when choosing us to do all the process from the beginning. I hope you liked all the information shared in this video today. Feel free to leave us a comment or a question in the comments below. Our contact information is down below in the description of this video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.